In this video, we are going to see the conditional expression and its use. A conditional expression is the one which evaluates one of two values depending on a Boolean condition. So here is the general form of the conditional expression. Expression 1, then if statement, and then condition in front of the if statement, and then the else part, and then expression in front of the else part, where expression 1 is the overall value of the conditional expression if condition is true. If condition, this is the if condition. If the condition is true, then expression 1 will be evaluated. If this condition becomes false, then else part will be evaluated. So that's what here they said. The condition is a normal Boolean expression that might appear in an if statement. If statement should not be an empty, so we have seen already. If at all, if we want to use an empty if statement, then we need to use the pass statement. Expression 2 is the overall value of the conditional expression if condition is false. Okay, so here the word overall value means in this conditional expression, either any one of the expression will be evaluated and its output will be displayed. If the condition is true, then the expression 1 will be evaluated and its result will be displayed. If condition becomes false, then else part will be evaluated and its output will be displayed. Okay, so here if condition becomes true, then expression 1, which is the part of if condition, will be evaluated. If the condition becomes false, then expression 2, which is a part of else or which is the block of else, will be evaluated. Expression 1 is the block of if condition and expression 2 is the block of else part. So we know that if in if else condition, if the condition in the if part becomes false, then else part will be evaluated. Okay, and also we know that in if else condition we have only condition in if part, not in the else part. But in nested if else condition, we may find if condition in the else part. That is nothing but nested if else condition. If you consider only the single if else condition, then we won't find any condition in else part. Okay, we find only the condition in if part. So let us see practically how it works. Here I have taken a simple example to illustrate how the conditional expression works in Python. So let us begin with the simple if else statement. So here without conditional expression, but using the simple if else statement. So here I am doing the division operation with the dividend and divisor. Okay, dividend, get the input from the user, divisor, get the input from the user. Then if divisor is not equal to 0, then do the division operation and display the result. So here I am using the print statement, and inside the print statement I am using the division operation. Else, if the divisor is not equal to 0, if the condition becomes false, then print the else part. Else part consists of error, cannot divide by 0. So let us see this output of this simple program if else condition. Let us enter two number, dividend for example 5 and divisor for example 2. Yes, 2 is not equal to 0. This condition becomes true, and dividend by divisor is nothing but 2.5, nothing but integer division. So we got 2.5, sorry, regular normal division. Okay, so here we got 2.5. Suppose if we enter divisor as 0, the else part will execute. Look at here, error, cannot divide by 0. The same logic can be replaced with the conditional expression. So what we have talked just now. Okay, so dividend, again divisor, and here the conditional expression. The conditional expression consists of expression 1, if statement, condition, else part, and then expression 2. So look at here, expression 1, divided by divisor, and if statement. So here is the if statement, and then condition. This is the condition. Division is not equal to 0. Sorry, divisor is not equal to 0. Okay, it should not be equal to 0. This is the condition. Okay, divisor is not equal to 0. Then else part, and then expression 2. Error, cannot divide by 0. This is the else part. And finally we are displaying the message. So this message is the variable. So we are assigning the output of the conditional expression to the variable message. So later we can use this message anywhere inside our program. So this is how the conditional expression works, and we can assign the output of the conditional expression to any variable, and we can use this variable anywhere inside our program. This is the one of the biggest advantage. Okay, let us see how it works. So here I have already written a code. Dividend by divisor is nothing but expression 1, if condition, divisor is not equal to 0, this condition, and this expression has been written as an expression 1, and else part, here you can see the else part, and the body of the else part, here you can see the body of the else part. So here we have written the body of the else part. No need to write the print statement, so it will evaluate and display the output. Okay, so no need to use the print statement here. Let us select this program and run. Let us use 5 and 2. So look at here, condition become true, so dividend by divisor operation has been evaluated, and we have printed the message. Let us print the message like this. Now let us run this simple code. And see what happens. Dividend again 5, and divisor, here I will write 0. I will enter 0. Let's see what happens. So look at here, message, error, cannot divide by 0. Though I have not used print statement, but it has been displayed, so no need to use the print statement. So message, what is the output of this conditional expression? The condition here is false because I have entered 0. So this condition becomes false. The else part will not be evaluated. So this divided by divisor, so this division operation will not be evaluated. So else part will be evaluated and its output will be displayed. The output is nothing but error cannot divide by 0. So this output will be assigned to the message, the variable, and we are displaying the same message. Okay, so message, in front of that the output displayed, that is nothing but error cannot divide by 0. So this is how the conditional expression works in Python. Let us see the another example, the simple example. We know that in mathematics the modulus of n will be represented as like this, right? It will be equal to n irrespective of whether the number is negative or positive, like this. Sorry, n modulus is equal to n, and even if the number is negative, minus n, then the result will be positive n only. Okay, yes or no? So that can be written in Python program as using the conditional expression. Okay, look at here, this is the conditional expression. Minus n if n is less than 0, else n. First expression, expression 1, and this is the condition, and else part, and this is the expression 2. So get the n value from the user. Next, this is the print statement. This is the string value of modular symbol, and this is the string value equal to modular symbol and n, the value of n entered. So this is this code is used to represent the modulus of n. Okay, then here is the conditional expression. It becomes if the user enters negative value, then negative n will be passed here. If n is less than 0, means if the user enters negative value, this condition becomes true. So minus of n means minus of minus becomes positive. So for example, if I enter negative 5, minus 5, then n becomes minus 5. Minus into minus becomes plus. Minus of minus 5 becomes positive 5. Else n will be displayed. If n is negative, means if I enter negative value, then this condition will be evaluated. If I enter only the positive value, then this condition becomes false, and else part will be evaluated. So either we have only two values, either positive value or negative value. If we enter the negative value, then the condition in front of the if statement will be evaluated, and the expression will be evaluated and displayed. If the condition becomes false, then else block will be evaluated and the result will be displayed. So let us run this small snippet of code. Let us enter minus 5 this time. So look at here, minus 5, modulus of minus 5 nothing but plus 5. Yes, right? So this is the mathematical representation what we have written here, and is equal to the value, evaluated value, the final output. This is the output of the conditional expression. Okay, the entered value is negative. So if condition becomes true, body of the expression 1 will be evaluated. So minus of minus 5 becomes plus 5. Suppose if I enter positive 5, okay, positive value plus 5, just write the 5, it is equivalent to plus 5. Okay, now look at here, I have entered positive 5, so this will display the modulus value entered, okay, that is positive 5, and the modulus of positive 5 is nothing but positive 5 also. Okay, here this condition becomes false because I have entered positive value, so this condition becomes false and the expression 1 will be skipped, the else part will be evaluated. So else part is now is nothing but only the entered value positive 5. Okay, if I enter negative value, then minus n will be evaluated and its output will be displayed. If I enter the positive value, then else part will be evaluated and output will be displayed. Okay, so here the else part is nothing but positive n, just n. So this is how the conditional expression works in Python and how it can be used in Python. So this modulus value in this program is usually called as an absolute value in mathematics, right? So absolute value of any number is always positive. Absolute value of 0, let us see what is the absolute value of 0, is always 0, but the absolute value of either the positive or negative value is always positive.